Hello students, myself Gayatri Sachin Hulageri. We are studying fractions. Today we will discuss about the problems on factors. Okay, yesterday we discussed what are fractions, types of fractions and all, and today we will study the problems. Okay, we will start one by one. First one, write the fractions in figures. We know how to write the fractions in figures. What they have given? Half. Half is what? One whole piece cut into two halves, means two equal parts. So total how many parts will be there? Two parts, and we have taken one part. Half can be written in figures like this. And the second one, 1200. So 1200, we have made 100 parts. Okay, 100, that becomes denominator. 12, how many parts we have taken? 12 parts we have taken. So 1200 we can write like 12 divided by 100. Next example, see, write fractions in words. We wrote in figures, now we will write in words. Okay, this is what? 1/4 means 4 parts we have done, 1 part we have taken. What is this? 1/4. 1/4 they have given, and we have to write it in words like this. And the next example, 8 divided by 20. How we will write? 8 20th. See, 8 parts we have taken in whole 20 parts. Okay, 8 20th. 8 20th. We can write like that. In the third example, how we will go? Identify the fraction represented in the given figure. Fractions they have written like, or they have represented in figures. We have to write in fractions. Okay. Now let's see. First we have to consider in the figures, what we have to consider, how many parts they have cut in the whole piece. We have to see. See this rectangle. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts they have done. So we will write in the denominator first 4, because they have done 4 parts. And how many parts they have taken? The shaded parts are like taken parts we have to consider. See, 1, 2. 2 parts are taken, means shaded means we have taken or we have selected those parts like that. So we have taken 2 parts out of 4 parts. Let's consider another example. See, first in this example we will see how many parts the whole square has been cut into equal parts. We will see. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It has been cut into 16 equal parts. So in the denominator we will write 16, because the total parts are 16. Now we will take how many parts are shaded. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts have been selected, or 8 parts have been shaded. So we can represent the figures in fractions like this. Now let's see some more examples. See the next example. Represent the fractions with a figure. Okay, what they have given? 3/5 they have given. So we have to take a whole thing, and how many pieces we have to cut? 5 pieces we have to cut. See, I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces I have cut a whole rectangle. So how many parts I have to select? 3 parts. See, 3 parts I am going to shade it. Any of the 3 parts you can shade. Okay, now here you have taken 2, and you can take one more here, or continuously you can take 3. Like anything you can shade. How many parts? 3 parts we have to shade. Like this we can do, or here also we can shade. Total 3 parts we have to shade. Let's go to the next example. 7/8. Total how many parts we have to make? 8. See here, I have taken a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have cut it into 8 equal parts. So how many parts I have to shade? 7 parts I have to shade. Okay, 1, this is 2, and this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 7. See, I have shaded 7 parts. In the next example, 3 by 8 they have given. Total how many parts we have to take? 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts I have taken. How many parts I have to shade? 3 parts I have to shade. See, any of the, in these parts, any 3 parts we can shade. Okay. Here I will shade 1 part. Okay. And here I will shade the second part, and here I will shade the third part. Okay, continuously we can make out like this. We can make total 3 parts we have shaded. We can represent fractions in figures like this. Let's move to the next example. See, color the fractions. They have given 1 by 5. Now what is difference from this example to this example is, here it is a whole thing, we have cut it into separate parts, but here what we have studied before is fraction is also a part of collection we have studied. So that rule applies here. See, here 1 by 5 they have given, and now they have given a collection of 10 triangles. See here 5 and here 5, collection of 10 triangles. So we have to cut these 10 triangles into 5 parts. So let us cut. Okay, how many parts totally we have to make? 5 parts we have to make. See, first part, second part, third part, fourth part, and fifth part. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts we have done. And how many parts we have to shade? 1 part. Means we will get, in 1 part we will get 2 triangles. So we have to shade for these 2 triangles. Since fraction is also a part of collection, we can solve the examples like this with the help of that rule. See, here 3 by 4 they have given, and here they have given 8 circles. So here what we have to do? A collection of 8 circles, we have to cut it into 4 parts. So I will cut these 8 circles into 4 parts. This is first part, this is second part, this is third part, and fourth part. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many parts I have to shade? 3 parts. See, this is first part, and this is second part, and this is third part. So we can solve examples like this.